All right, coach is on his way. Have questions ready, please.
Career on being ready to do whatever you're asked to do whenever you're asked.
Yeah, Nate, obviously you entered the night shorthanded and then you lost Miles as well. What did you take away from this one?
Especially that first half, the glass was the biggest issue. I think it was, 7 or 8 old boards to 0 old boards there at half. Maybe it was 10 old boards to 0. Defensively, we got to be better, period. But at the same time, we can't give them that many second chance points, especially early in the game. And then, Levine and Vucevic had big gains, and the rest of them shot it good from the arc. So there's a number of things there.
Pat, go ahead.
Nate, I know you don't use this as an excuse, but what's the emotional challenge when you're already down a couple of your key guys to then watch Miles Turner go out and try to overcome all of that mid-game?
Yeah, the guys care about each other, and Miles has that same ankle that he had problems with before, but they did take an X-ray actually during the game, and the X-ray was negative, and so that's good news there. But he did sprain it pretty good. But to come back, I thought we did show a little fight there. I thought Jakar Sampson came in with that second group and got it down to 13 or 14. Maybe it got a little closer than that, but there was a little bit of a surge there, but the deficit was too big, too early.
Any other questions, please? Scott, go ahead.
Nate, I know you're relentlessly optimistic, but at some point, has the injuries and the tenor of the season get to you a little bit? Things that are out of your control? Well,
yeah, you get frustrated with things, no doubt. No doubt about it. You want to be better. I want to be better. The guys want to be better. So there's been some guys go down. We haven't used it as an excuse at all. We have guys on this team that can play. Guys on this team that I believe in very much.
Pat.
If you are significantly shorthanded tomorrow night, what's the key to coming out on a back-to-back and playing well without so many key guys?
Yeah, just to play hard and just those hustle plays that we've been talking about, like the rebounding tonight. We got to hit first, the loose balls, diving on that floor and, creating turnovers and just play as hard as you can and share the ball the best that you can. That's basketball. That's when it's the most fun to watch.
Anyone else? All right. Thank you, Coach. Appreciate it. Okay, Pat, start us off, please.
Karis, they started to take a lead in the mid-second quarter there and extended it through the third to take control a bit there. What did you see as the challenges during that stretch?
Vooch is a tough cover. We were kind of throwing different coverages at him and Levine, blitzing some ball screens, trying to get it out of Levine's hands. And, they made plays. Other guys were knocking down shots. But what killed us really was the glass. I feel like we were getting stops, but they were getting second chances, easy baskets, and we weren't able to get out in transition. So everything was tough in the half court for us offensively.
Hey, Karis, how challenging is it when you enter the night already without a couple key players and then you see a guy like Miles go down and have to leave the game?
It's tough. It's tough for sure, but, that's the NBA, next man up mentality. And we just got to be ready for it. We got another one tomorrow night, so we just got to rally together and, try to cover for what Miles does on the court.
Other questions? Brendan.
Yeah. Hey, Karis. To kind of put a little bit of positive spin on this, Jakar Sampson came in the fourth, gave you guys kind of a bright spot there. What did you see in his game during that time that kind of gives you guys some good things to look forward to in the next game?
Yeah, energy, a lot of energy and effort, a lot of heart, hustle. He makes winning plays out there on the court. He's very unselfish, and that's what we need from him, being a vet in this league, coming off the bench, staying ready at all times. So we're definitely going to need that tomorrow and then going forward, with a short roster.
Tony.
Karis, this team has felt kind of inconsistent recently just watching. Do you feel like you have a pulse for why this team is wildly different, it feels like, from night to night?
To be honest with you, we got different players playing every single night. It's tough to get a rhythm. It's the NBA, but we have, a lot of injuries right now, key injuries at that. That's still no excuse. But, when you're playing with different lineups and things like that, getting chemistry and getting rhythm, that's a huge thing that, not a lot of people talk about. So we're still trying to find lineups that work well together and things like that.
Pat.
For a couple months there, you were recovering and having to watch the rest of these guys play on the floor. And now, at least the last couple of games, you're back and so many of them are hurt. Is any of that tough on you as you try to gain chemistry with these guys?
I think it's tough on everybody as a team. The guys that are out are really key guys, starters for our team, leaders for our team. So it's not just tough on myself, it's tough for everybody. But like I said, we got to have a next man up mentality and fight through it. That's all we can do. We got another one tomorrow. We got to, try to clean up the glass a little bit and go out there and compete.
Scott.
With the injuries, Karis, you're being asked to do more, running the point and doing that. How comfortable are you in adding those responsibilities while trying to learn on the fly, like you said?
Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable doing that. I've done it the past couple of years in my career. So, I'm comfortable. For me, it's just, learning the offense, learning my teammates' tendencies and things like that, trying to know where they, like to get the ball, which way they like to shoot and things like that. So as far as playing the position, I'm very comfortable playing it. It's just the ins and outs of the position, I would say, that I'm, picking up on the fly.
Anything else for Karis? All right. Thank you, Karis. Appreciate it. Yep. Okay, Pat, start us off, please.
Jeremy, where did you see the challenges in this one as the game started to get away a little bit there in the second and third quarter? And how challenging is it when you're missing a couple key guys and then a third in Miles goes down midway through?
Yeah, we was down some guys. That was a big part, but I think we didn't rebound. We let them get 2 and 3 chances at it. And then on the other end, we didn't make shots.
Yeah, Jeremy, you were able to get back out on the floor after missing a couple games. Had a solid stat line. How did you feel physically out there?
Felt good.
Anyone else? All right, thanks, Jeremy. All right, thanks, everybody.